Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Low Depot Park for the 14th World Power Showcase. Please welcome the President and CEO of the Power Showcase, Mr. Brian Dominico.
Hope everybody is nice and cool. I'm sure half of you wish you were back up north right now, but again, officially I'd like to welcome everybody to this year's event. As you can tell, there's really nothing like a Major League Baseball stadium, and obviously watching your sons begin their journey of stretching their imaginations of one day being out here several years down the line. So each year, at the very beginning, I know that when you guys go to play or check in, and you guys are choosing your number, in the back of your mind, you're all saying, man, I don't want to pull number 1, okay? Now, here's a lesson to be learned here. You can't always be ready in life. Sometimes you just gotta go, and that's when you learn about yourself. So I'm gonna bring up 2 gentlemen right now who are gonna receive a commemorative bat from Dovetail Bats. I'm gonna bring up Joseph Jensen, who's leading off the 12U, and Oliver Minyard, who's leading off the 13U. Alright, so this next young man I'm going to bring up, and this is pretty serious for all you parents. When he was much younger, he had a heart defect, and he has no idea he's getting this award tonight. And upon his own initiative, he read and heard about another young man at 9 years old who was having another heart surgery and was not able to play the game of baseball that he loved. So he took it upon himself to dedicate this past season to him. So every home run ball, every victory, he put this young man's initials on his hat and inspired this young man. And this young man, I hope, is doing much better now. I'd like to bring him up now, Dominic Crystal from Massachusetts.
Boy, Dom.
He's the humanitarian of the year recipient.
Boy, Dom. Yeah, Dom.
All right, another quick story for you. 4 years ago in this very stadium, in the Rookies All-American game, I was sitting down, finally getting a chance to get off the pitching machine, and I looked on second base, and there was a young man who was a pitch runner. Wasn't really supposed to be part of my event. He was a bat boy. Couldn't have been any taller than this. And he stole third base, and he dove in head first. At 9 years old, just put in, stole the base. The very next pitch, he steals home, dives in head first. So deep down in my heart, I said, who the hell is this kid? First of all, to have the gall and the nerve at 9 years old to try to steal bases and then to do it, diving head first. He's fearless, loves the game of baseball, and has attended, this is his 4th Power Showcase event, and he was last year's 12U champion. I'd like to bring him up right now, Joshua Priest.
Good boy.
He's the recipient of the Spirit of Vancouver.
Good job, Josh. I'm going to bring up the Rookies All-American first, the 12U, then National, then we're going to eat, then we're going to close out with some sponsors, come up with some guest speakers, and then we'll have the 13U AL and 13U NL. each year, a lot of coaches come in and out of my life, and I think a lot of the parents can attest that in business, it's great to build relationships. So you young players, you never know who's watching you. You never know who's sitting across from the table from you. You guys, because you're part of this event, will always remember each other and develop a little bit of a brotherhood. This is a very, very special opportunity and event. This guy was a head college coach for 2 years, is a workhorse, back in his playing days, was a college All-American. Here at we went to high school here in Florida, was a first-team All-State selection. And I'm incredibly honored that he would want to be part of this event. And I'd like to bring up right now, Billy Colomi.
Boy, Coach. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to introduce the Rookies American League squad. First, representing Arkansas, he is a first baseman out of the Visual and Performing Arts School, C.J. Lovelace. Representing California, a catcher out of Elite Academy, Joey Lyons. Representing California, third baseman out of City Bowl Academy, Ryan Kelly. Representing California, third baseman out of EM Speed and Power Academy, Andrew Alvarez. Representing California, a second baseman out of Vandermolen Elementary, Pau Esparza. Representing California, a shortstop out of Eastvale Elementary, Logan Frazier.
Up next, representing California, he's a center fielder out of Sunnyside Elementary School, Joel Boniface. Representing Florida, a third baseman out of Rogers Middle School, Cooper Columbia. Representing Florida, a first baseman out of Trails Middle School, Chance Plaisted. Representing Florida, he's a third baseman out of Smith Creek Middle School, Joseph Jensen. Joseph is a returning Power Showcase participant from the 5th national event, in which he recorded 3 home runs. Representing Florida, a catcher out of Slam Apollo, Damian Hatter. Representing Idaho, a shortstop, Cyan Shample.
Representing Maryland, a first baseman and pitcher out of Cabin S. John Middle School, Charlie Rothbar. Charlie is a dual participant. He is the starting pitcher and will throw innings 1 through 3. Representing Massachusetts, a shortstop and pitcher out of home school, Dominic Crystal. Dominic is a dual participant and will pitch innings 4 through 6. Representing Mississippi, a third baseman out of Forest Middle School, Trey Adcox. Representing North Carolina, a first baseman out of Arundel Parent Academy, Cole Harris. Representing Nevada, a first baseman out of Odyssey Middle School, Matthew Hergott. Representing North Carolina, a catcher out of the Canyon School, Gavin Pilo. Gavin is a returning Power Showcase participant from the 5th national event, in which he recorded 3 home runs. Also joining Gavin is his brother, honorary bat boy, Axel Pilo.
Representing Ohio, a second baseman out of Eversole Middle School, Grady Perkins. Representing Tennessee, a catcher out of West Collierville Middle School, Parker Burleson. Representing Texas, a first baseman and pitcher out of Yes Prep East End, AJ Zeverhenzo. AJ, a dual participant, will pitch innings 7 through 9. And last but not least, for the Rookies American League, representing Utah, a first baseman and pitcher out of Ridgeline Elementary, Jet Christopherson. Jet is a dual participant and will pitch innings 10 through 12. Ladies and gentlemen, the Power Showcase Rookies American League.
This next coach has been with me for 7 years, has put 75 of his players into college. He's coached many and numerous players that have been drafted. And again, I only bring people into the fold that have a tremendous passion that goes beyond monetarily, that really have a passion for your son. And I think that your players and your sons that are with him going to be subjected to a high energy, a different kind of a motor, not only physically, emotionally, mentally, and they're going to be a much better player for having him as one of their coaches, Coach Joey Hart.
This time we'd like to welcome up Bat Boy Jet Jara.
So again, I'm going to keep harping upon my partners and my sponsors. And 2 years ago, I'm sure everybody here watched the Major League Home Run Derby, yes? Yes? Do you guys remember who won it 2 years ago? Pete Alonso. Remember who won it last year? Pete Alonso. And I'll never forget it. I was sitting there eating dinner, and I'm watching him swing. He wasn't over swinging. It was just nice and easy. And the sound of the ball coming off the bat was just vastly different. And there's obviously, he's phenomenal. His talent level is through the roof. He's a strong, obviously, he's a major leaguer. But you have to swing a bat, and that bat has to be made of something very special. And there are places all around the country where there are trees that are higher end level trees. And I'm not going to go any further into that because it's not my expertise. So I'm going to bring up two people right now. The owner of Dovetail Bats, Paul and Cheesy, and his right-hand man, Billy Hanley.
This is our third Power Showcase, and the relationships are what this is all about. For some of you, it's your first or your second, the parents, the players, you get to know each other on the baseball fields, you get to know each other in the dugouts, in the clubhouses, but you become part of the special family on social media that really encompasses what this is all about. It's the Joey Jaras. It's Brian Domenico's. It's just so many parents that Dovetail Bats has met throughout the years, and then asking about the different models and different weights. So I've been a part of Dovetail Bats now for 7 years, and the reason I was a part of it was because I met this gentleman behind me who made a special bat. And Paul, come talk our way.
First of all, I want to thank Brian for this world-class organization. Obviously, here it wasn't for him. Billy Hanley has been the captain of the team for 7 years. We've been in business since 2007, and we didn't get into Major League Baseball until 2014. I was in the same position as you dads out here, having a young man that I used to bring to showcases all over the country. And what I found was a lack of quality product, and I was tired of spending a lot of money and not getting what we felt it was worth. My background is wood science. I have a degree in furniture making and wood cabinetry and science. And I set out a quest to produce the best bat in the world. And we're not going to stop until we get there. We just had an independent study done at the University of Massachusetts in Lowell, which put us up against 4 other companies, being Victus, Chandler, Old Hickory, and Tucci. And the study came back resounding that Dovetail does have the hardest wood in the world, not only in the industry, and we produce it all out of northern Maine. We harvest our own trees, we split our own billets, everything is done by hand. And we didn't go through that extensive survey just to say we have the hardest wood in the game. We did it because we want to provide for the best players in the world. And as Brian mentioned, Pete Alonso has had great success with us, and he has since 2015. And when Pete came on board with us on his debut year and his rookie year in 2019 and won the home run derby, it was asked, why did you choose Dovetail Bat? And he said, number one, I love dealing with you. I love dealing with your company and customer service. When I go into a slump, you're there for me. The other bat companies went on to the next hot guy. And it's not about just getting a product out there. It's about getting the best product out there and standing behind every one of them that we do. And Pete came on board with us. He endorses us. He helped us create the first Pro XR handled metal bat, which is the Polar Power. It was all in his design. Billy and I sat down with him last March in spring training, and he literally drew on a napkin what he wanted the bat to look like. It was pretty cool, and we're going to frame that napkin someday. And we brought to fruition this metal bat, and what we're trying to do is create products out there that just aren't used on the field, but they promote power, they promote safety for the player, not causing injuries, and just giving everybody the best experience possible. Please stop by and see us if you haven't already. We look forward to meeting each and every one of you, and I can't wait to get out there on the video, everyone doing their craft and enjoying it. So thank you for your time, enjoy your evening and the rest of the week.
So if you're going to hold a bat, you need a batting glove, all right? And this next gentleman was an ex-player. He just wasn't happy with the batting gloves that are manufactured 100 million times over. He wanted to create one that was going to be the best, just like Dovetail bats. And gentlemen, he's done it. I'd like to bring up right now, Jay Simmons.
How's everybody doing tonight? I like the energy. Hey, I'm excited to be here. Brian, as always, thank you. This is our second year being here. Last year we were in Dallas and had the best experience. I mean, I'm like a little kid, like I'm coming in. When I was 13, 14, I wish I would have had this. This is an amazing experience. Some advice I have for y'all, you know, everybody here is young. Take every moment, enjoy it, live the best life you can every day, have fun with the baseball, on the baseball field. But I wanted to talk a little bit about my journey. I always aspired to be a professional baseball player. Even though that wasn't in the books for me, God had a different plan. He let me be in the game, doing batting gloves. Like Brian said, I wasn't happy with the product that was on the field. I thought I could design, create, and come up with a glove that was unique and different. I modeled every glove after a work glove. That's why they're going to be more durable. So when I started this, I was in college. I was a senior, and I was in the batting cage in my first pair of rib. After that, 48 hours, I had my own brand, my own design. So fast forward to now, been across the nation, been across the world, sharing my passion for batting gloves, being involved with baseball, and that's why everybody's here. That's their true love. So enjoy the moment, have fun, and let's hit some bombs tomorrow. I appreciate it.
Simmons from Pro Sway Batting Gloves.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's go ahead and introduce you to the Power Showcase Rookies National League members. Representing California, a catcher out of Legends Academy, Ivan Farnham. Representing California, a shortstop out of Rio Vista Elementary School, Trayvon Jackson Jr. Representing Georgia, a first baseman, a return from the Power Showcase participant from the 5th national event, in which he hit 6 home runs, Carter Starks. Representing Indiana, a catcher out of Heart and Soul Academy, Christopher Coy. You gotta love the drip.
Astros.
Representing North Carolina, he's a catcher out of Lincoln Charter School, Braden Cow. And joining Braden is his brother, honorary bat boy, Brantley Cow.
Representing Ohio, a shortstop out of Our Lady of the Lake School, Johnny Feuderich. Representing Tennessee, a pitcher, and is homeschooled, Emery Flippo. Emery will pitch innings 4 through 6. Representing Texas, a left fielder out of Hudson Junior High School, Parker Pistol Petty. Parker is a returning Power Showcase participant from the 5th national event, in which he recorded 2 home runs. Representing Texas, a center fielder out of Etoile ISD, Alex McGilfra. Representing Texas, a first baseman out of Huntington Middle School, Kason Warner. Kason is a 3-time returning Power Showcase participant and hit 4 home runs in his most recent event. Representing Texas, the first baseman out of IDEA, Derek Gonzalez.
Representing Texas, a third baseman out of A.T. Francis, Damian Balan. Representing Texas, a third baseman out of Jackson Roosevelt Elementary, Grayson Hill. Representing Texas, a center fielder out of Alto Middle School, Anthony Buckingham. Representing Texas, second baseman pitcher out of St. Thomas Aquinas School, Luke Peters. Luke is a dual participant and will pitch innings 7 through 9. Representing Texas, a third baseman and pitcher at Crosby Middle School, Rylan Jackson. Rylan, a starting pitcher, and will throw innings 1 through 3.
Hey, you're good to go back there.
Representing Texas, a first baseman, Ezra Gonzalez.
Representing Texas, a second baseman and pitcher out of Running Brushy Middle School, Quinn Majowski. Representing Virginia, a first baseman out of Nativity Catholic School, Caleb Brown. Representing West Virginia, a second baseman out of the Lindsay School, Ryder DeLess. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for head coach Joey Chara, that boy, Jim Chara, and the Rookies National League squad.
Okay, so we're going to eat now. So what I'm going to do is the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables will go that way. 6 tables on that side go that way. Tables in the middle, just be patient. You'll get a chance to eat momentarily.
So this next gentleman created something that I think the parents and the players think are really going to enjoy. It's uniquely special. It kind of documents and puts you in a very unique light. Some of the top Major League Baseball players have hunted him down to get him to do these for him. CC Sabathia, Cole Tucker, just to name a few. Some of you parents, I've mentioned these to you. They're called the MLB Minis, and they're absolutely phenomenal. Now, the gentleman who created these was a former college pitcher out of Wisconsin. You gotta love guys who are very creative and can pitch. I'd like to bring him up right now. His name is Hayden Parker. Come on.
Welcome. I'll try and keep it short and sweet for everyone. Thanks, Brian, for having me out. Thank you for the Marlins for having us out here as well. Like Brian said, I just graduated. I was a college baseball player, so I was inspired by all you guys were athletes that are moving up through the ranks. I just graduated from a Division III university this past May. Was kind of just on the ropes. Back in September of 2019, I had an open heart surgery to remove a tumor on my right ventricle. So I just kind of had a lot of downtime. I always had a passion for graphic design and stuff like that. Just kind of started playing around with Photoshop and seeing what I could do. Started making some videos for some couple people. My first post wasn't actually until January 11th of this year. So I'm very thankful for everyone who's reached out to me. I've done multiple partnerships with the Major League Baseball Players Association. Mike Trout follows me. Keep in touch with him. Just not too long ago, I was texting back and forth with Miguel Rojas, who's actually on the Marlins right here about where to go in Miami while I'm here. So I'm very thankful for that. Once again, Instagram is MLB Mini. If you guys, all the parents haven't seen it yet, I think you guys will very much enjoy it. If you guys have any questions, I'll be here all week. Look forward to meeting every one of you and all the players. Look forward to tomorrow hitting some bombs.
Daddy ball. What is daddy ball? This next coach is a dad of a player who's coaching my 13U American League team, and by no means is he daddy ball. He is a father on the field. He coaches with tremendous passion. He's articulate with the way that he imparts wisdom to his players. He pumps them up. I'm sure you guys are aware of an organization called ZT Elite, which is starting to spread across the country, and they do it the right way. Everything is run first class, and I'd like to bring him up right now. His name is Gary Mendoza.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce the Power Showcase 13U American League squad. Representing California, a shortstop, Adam Lajona Country Day, Joshua Briggs. Joshua was the 5th National Power Showcase 12U champion with 28 home runs and a longest distance of 384 feet. Up next, representing California, a catcher out of Seal Charter School, Moses Alonso Ruapuma. center fielder and pitcher out of Changing Hills, Gavin Garcia. Representing California, a right fielder out of EM Academy, Brody Gomez. Representing California, a center fielder and pitcher out of Amelia Earhart Middle School, Michael Minor Hubbard. Michael is a dual participant in pitch innings 4 through 6. And joining Michael is his brother, honorary bat boy, Matthew Minor.
Representing California, a catcher and pitcher of the EM Academy, Michael Mendoza. Michael is a returning Color Showcase participant from the 5th National event in which he recorded 9 home runs. He will pitch the 10th through the 12th inning. Representing Florida, a catcher out of Wood Lake Middle School, Nico Lusty. Representing Illinois, a first baseman out of Beard Junior High School, Alexander Martinez. Representing Indiana, a catcher out of New Prairie, Reed Robinson. Reed is a returning Power Showcase Pro Series participant in which he won the Dovetail Bats Offensive Game MVP. Representing Indiana, a third baseman out of Hanover Central Middle School, Dylan Twitty. Representing Kentucky, a left fielder out of Mount Washington Middle School, Mason Cornell. Mason is a returning Power Showcase participant from the 5th National, in which he recorded 12 home runs.
Up next, representing Kentucky, a catcher out of Breckenridge County Middle School, Brody Butler. Representing Michigan, a first baseman out of Bay City Western, Cal Wojcicki. Representing Pennsylvania, first baseman out of North Hills, Jonathan Quinn. And representing Texas, a shortstop and pitcher out of Jarrell Middle School, Josue Hernandez. Josue is a dual participant and will pitch innings 7 through 9 in the 13U game. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a huge round of applause for the Power Showcase 13U American League.
Prestigiousness in class. This next coach, his son participated in last year's 5th National event that was held in Texas at the Rangers' brand new $1 billion stadium. And just talking to him on the phone, that there was something there that was very interesting to me. His son came to the event did very, very well. And I learned that he's also one of the top 13U travel ball coaches in the country. His team is ranked #1 in Arkansas. They're called the Arkansas Sticks, plays under last name Browning. And he brought his team to this year's Pro Series that was held in Tropicana Field. And again, I was amazed by not only the players that he brought in, but again, just the way that he delivered his message to his players. Everything was done before it was supposed to be done. Every phone call is responded immediately back. The text messages, it makes my life and job very, very easy. And I'm beyond thrilled to have him be the head coach of the 13U National, Kevin Browning.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the 13U National League squad. Representing Delaware, a catcher out of Carolina Forest Middle School, Jackson Myers. Representing Florida, a first baseman and pitcher out of New River Middle School, Maximilian Whiskey. Maximilian will start and pitch innings 1 through 3 and is a returning participant from the 5th national event in which he recorded 6 home runs with a longest distance of 358 feet. Representing Florida, a left fielder and pitcher out of Westminster Christian School, Maximus Boyer. Max is a dual participant and will pitch innings 7 through 9. Representing Florida, a first baseman and pitcher out of Cavalry Christian Academy, Travis Hogan. Travis is a dual participant and will pitch the 10th through the 12th inning. Representing Georgia, I love you too, thank you. Representing Georgia, a pitcher out of Glenwood School, Peter Spacchiano. Peter is a returning Power Showcase Pro Series participant and will pitch innings 4 through 6. Representing Illinois, a center fielder out of Pritzker Elementary, Sebastian Wilson. And joining Sebastian is his brother, honorary bat boy, Lucas Wilson.
Representing Indiana, a center fielder out of Northside Middle School, Dylan Lentwoods. Up next, also from the Hoosier State, Indiana, a second baseman out of Sheridan Middle School, Jeffrey Ice Shelby. Representing Louisiana, first baseman out of North DeSoto, Kubler Holmes. Coop is a returning Power Showcase participant from the 5th national event in which he recorded 9 home runs, the longest traveling 378 feet. Representing Mississippi, a third baseman out of Northwest Junior High, Sullivan Reed.
I didn't figured your phone took as good a picture as mine, so I came over here.
Well, I was.
From Tennessee, a first baseman out of Collierville, Bill, Joshua Hall. Representing Texas, a catcher out of Longfellow Academy, Oliver Minio.
Representing Texas, a catcher out of Etoile, Connor Young. Connor is a returning participant from the 5th National Power Showcase, in which he recorded a longest home run of 255 feet. Representing Texas, a shortstop out of Texarkana Pleasant Grove, Spencer Browning. Spencer is a returning Power Showcase participant from the Pro Series, where he was named Dovetail Pat's Offensive Game MVP, and the 5th National, in which he recorded 4 home runs with a longest distance of 344 feet. Joining Spencer are his siblings, honorary bat boy Garrett Browning, and bat girl Avery Browning. Representing Texas, a shortstop out of Lake Highlands Junior High, Maddox McCrossan. Representing Texas, a left fielder out of Lufkin Middle School, Demaria Rodriguez. Is a returning Power Showcase participant from the 5th National event, in which he recorded 2 home runs with a longest of 291 feet. Representing Texas, a catcher out of Bonnet Junior High, Brendan Burciaga. Brendan is a returning Power Showcase participant from the 5th National event, in which he was a 12U finalist and recorded 20 home runs with a long of 417 feet.
Representing Texas, a shortstop out of Pittsburgh, Texas, Nathan Copedo. Representing Virginia, a center fielder out of Harper Park Middle School, Mark Van Tuyl. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for the Power Showcase 13U National League.
guys tomorrow. Just quickly, the 12-year-olds are going to go first. Then we have the 14 and 15s. The 13-year-olds are going to close out the evening. All right? Good night, guys. Bye.